but it does have a bunch of energy. Alomomola comes in. This is what we've been waiting for, right? How much does this do? Thunderbolt on Alomomola. That's a huge chunk. What's up, everyone? Today I'll be showcasing Shadow Magmortar in Love Cup with the newly buffed Karate Chop, Community Day move, Thunderbolt, and Fire Punch. With this moveset, it hits a lot of the meta for hard-hitting neutral damage or super effective damage. Because of its resistance to Charm and Razor Leaf, it can sort of deal with those, but because it's so glassy, it still takes a lot of damage. To make up for that, though, it hits like water types, which generally counter it for super effective damage with Thunderbolt, and I can tell you that does a lot. You're gonna see later in this video, I hit a Alomomola with Thunderbolt, and it does like 60%, which is just insane against like the bulkiest Pokemon in this meta. As I said, its hardest answers are the water types, but also Medicham, which is why I pair it with Slowbro, because it can deal with both of those, and I have Medicham in the back because it can also deal with the water types and the Medicham mirror. This team, it was sort of a meme team to start, to be honest. I wasn't expecting my Magmortar to work that well, but I ended up going 18-7 with this team, getting up to a new high score for me at 3556 rating, which put me around number 15 in the world, which was pretty insane. So yeah, Magmortar ended up being pretty nice. Anyway, let's just head into these battles. In this battle, I think he still has a Slowbro left, so I'm farming this Wigglytuff down, and I gotta throw a bait right here. I can't get to two Thunderbolts. Magmortar is just way too glassy to take. Like, I had to take like 3 confusions, and that wasn't gonna happen. The confusion that comes in now, that would have killed me if it went through, but I got a Thunderbolt before and it kills the Slowbro. That's nice to see. Also, my Slowbro is running Ice Beam. If you run Slowbro, definitely run Water Pulse. Ice Beam is useless. You never use it in this meta, but you might use Water Pulse against something like Wormadam, and it can also come in useful versus something like what's it called? Magcargo, because it's double super effective. But I actually end up replacing my Slowbro later with a Slowking, so stay tuned for that, because Fire Blast coverage is really nice. Anyway, I lead Slowbro into the Clefable, and I just can take a shield and let it go down. Now I want to farm this Clefable down, but he swaps into his Slowking, which is really bad because it beats both of my mons in the back line. It can beat the Magmortar and also the Medicham, so I'm just gonna bait right here. But, he actually no-shielded this, so I should have just gone for the Thunderbolt straight away, I guess, but hard to call. But oh, he also shields the next one. This is looking pretty rough for me. He has the Slowking. He also has the what was it called again? The Clefable still left, which would do a bunch of damage versus my Medicham. I'm gonna throw my Psychic right before he gets to his own Psychic, and then I gotta counter down the Clefable, I think. But there's so much health left. I'm gonna have to Power Up Punch this down. This won't kill yet, but then the subsequent counters will. Look at how low my Medicham is, but he brings it in Magcargo, which is like the perfect thing to see. Can I get off the Psychic? Is this enough? Magcargo is very tanky. Oh, one counter? Hell yeah, that's a really good game. Very close match. GG. My Medicham is XL, by the way, it's level 49. And that really helped out there. Alright, perfect lead with the Slowbro into the Medicham. My opponent is staying in right here. Might be weak to Slowbro in the back as well. I definitely gotta stay in here though. Just get off the Psychic. Slowbro then generally wins this matchup because everything a Medicham can throw is not very effective. And Slowbro is hitting for pretty hard neutral damage back with the confusions and the Psychic. I'm gonna shield this second Psychic. Luckily he didn't Power Up Punch or something. I'm gonna farm up just a tad here. Don't want to overdo it. Don't want to get hit by a Pup or maybe an Ice Punch, though most people are running Pup in this meta. I think it's generally better. He comes in with the Alomomola, which is beautiful because I can get off another Psychic, and the Waterfalls, I don't really do that much, so I'm gonna get off another couple Confusions as well. In comes the Medicham, and well, he's already shown 2 Magmortar counters, so I'm hoping that whatever's in the back is not strong against it, but it's the Magcargo, which is not great. Those rock throws do so much, but I can get to the Thunderbolt. Does he let it go through? He does, and that does a big chunk. And we simultaneous KO, which is just crazy. I still have Medicham left. I'm just gonna power up punch up. I'm just gonna try to counter down the fish, which should be alright. Just hoping he doesn't take 2 moves. Yeah, he doesn't. Take him out. That's a good game. Alright, Slowbro into Medicham once again. Like I said, this is a solid matchup. This is why I really like Slowbro in this meta. Alright, in comes the Warmer Dam Trash. This is a decent matchup for Magmortar. You know, I'm a fire type. I'm supposed to beat bug steel types. But as you can see, the confusions do so much. Can I get to 3 fire punches before he confuses me down? It's gonna be really, really close. I get to 1 of them. Try to time my move perfectly there. That was good timing on the move. Didn't get like much of a free confusion in. Another fire punch. Can I get to the 3rd? There we go. Barely get to the 3rd. That's IVs coming in right there. Yeah. Take out the War Madame. And I can align my Slowbro against the Medicham once again. I'm guessing he brings in the Medicham. Yeah. I just bring in the Slowbro now to take out this Medi. Here comes the Electrode, and this is pretty much game over. I can just Psychic this Electrode if the game lets me. Well, Electrode's gonna get off a move first, which I'm shooting because I'm afraid it might be a Hyper Beam. And I really need to take out this Electrode with my Medicham, whatever it costs. And now I have my, I still have my Slowbro left. I still have this Medicham. This is pretty much game over. So yeah, Slowbro is an amazing lead at the moment. I feel like it beats Alolan, it beats Medicham, it beats like Skolipede and Ariados. It can go pretty even with Charmers. So I think it's a really good Pokemon in the current meta. Just has to watch out for Scrafty and Electrode, but that's why I have Magmortar and Medicham in the back, because they can kind of deal with both of those. Again, another good lead for the Bro in Skolipede. In comes the Alolan, which again is a good matchup for a Slowbro. I still have the Magmortar in the back for the Skolipede, so I don't really need to swap out. Though I do want to get out of here at some point, because keeping my Slowbro alive for the Skolipede is also still a good move. I'm probably gonna farm up to like Psychic here, or I can farm down. I think I can farm down this matchup, right? Oh, I can farm down. Beautiful thing about Slowbro is you could just have to throw 1 Psychic at the fish, and then you can farm down before he gets to 2 moves. Unless he shields, of course, but if he no shields, that's the play. He comes in with the Electrode, and I just bring in my Magmortar, because he can't really bring in the Skolipede. So I'm gonna be able to kill this Electrode with this, and then I still have Medicham and Slowbro for the Skolipede, which is looking really good. He does bring the Skolipede now because he knows he can farm me down. He just has to use 1 shield right here, and then he can farm down my Magmortar, and he has a bunch of energy ready for the Bro, which I think I'm catching on Medicham. Yeah, I was afraid he was gonna throw the Accessor immediately, and Slowbro would lose CMP, but he threw a Poison Jab and threw Mega Horn at my Medicham, which was not great. In the end, I should have just came in Slowbro and Psychic immediately, I guess. Then I would not have had to take the charge move, but still fine. I get to the Psychic against this Electrode right here, and that will be enough to KO, because Electrode is just so squishy. Again, a very good game. Alright, another Charmer lead. I like to just stay in here, take 1 shield, and then Magmortar and Medicham will have shield advantage in the back, which is usually a good spot to be in. If you're Slowbro versus a Charmer, by the way, in the lead, throw your Psychic immediately. If you throw your Psychic immediately, they're gonna get no free charms in. So that's the way to do it. In comes the Slowbro, Shadow Slowbro at that. Meaning that the confusions do so much damage. So that's insane. I can't even get to 2 Thunderbolts, so I'm gonna have to bait right here. This time opponent takes the bait. Can I get to the Thunderbolt? Not before it gets to a charge move, unfortunately. But I just got my the final Corrado Chop in that I need to get to there. Will this KO the Slowbro? It does. That's some nice damage there. That's where the Thunderbolt comes in really clutch. I bring in my Medicham, Vertical Fable. I'm just gonna try to farm this down. Of course, I'm gonna have to shield that because it will do so much damage. What does he have in the back? It's his own Medicham, and this is not looking great. I went for the power-up punch right there, but in hindsight, that was a bad move. I should have probably just gone double Psychic, but even double Psychic would not have been enough. I think what I was hoping to do here was just do 2 pops and then go for Psychic. That might have been enough, but you know, my opponent just gets to the Psychic right here and takes me out, and that's a good game. Charmer plus Medicham is kind of tough for this team, just because Slowbro kind of has to deal with both, but he can't because it just gets taken up by the Charmer. Again, another Charmer. It's gonna throw a Psychic immediately. Oh, this time I don't throw it immediately. As you can see, he gets a free Charm in. So that was bad timing on me. Always throw your Psychic immediately and you prevent that. I'm not even gonna get the Charmer into the red right now. If I had thrown immediately, I would have gotten one more confusion in, so that would have definitely helped. I bring a Magmortar, in comes the Crustle. Kind of worried here. This might be like a rock hole team. Double rock with Magcargo in the back, which of course would not be great for Magmortar, because as you could see earlier in the video, the rock moves do a lot of damage to Magmortar. I'm just gonna pop my Medicham, so I can farm it down and throw some hard-hitting damage on the Wigglytuff when it comes back in. I'm still thinking that there might be another rock type in the back, so I really want to save my Medicham actually, so I'm gonna shield this move to get off the Psychic. I get off the Psychic right here, which will definitely KO. If my opponent shields, I'm kind of in trouble, but I gotta swap into my Magcargo then. He swaps into his Electrode. Not a rock type, not great either though, because Electrode gets to his charge moves really quickly, and I don't think I'll be able to farm it down with Medicham. He threw his discharge immediately though, so if I can kill this Electrode in 6 counters, I might be good. That's 4, 5, 6. Killing him right before the discharge, and I throw the Psychic. Is this enough to kill the Wigglytuff? It is. That's a really, really great game. GG. Alright. Slowbro versus Licky Licky. That's a bad matchup. But luckily I have 2 fighting types in the back, of course. Magcargo, did I say Magcargo? No, Magmortar, not really a fighting type, but it does a crowd chop. And we lag. Big lag right there. Really unfortunate. Did you see that? Dude, I only get a 1 Fire Punch right there. I'm supposed to get 2 Fire Punch at least, and he has to burn a shield, but I didn't get it. I'm just gonna... Now I have some farm on Slowbro though, which is nice, I guess. But again, my opponent is supposed to be 1 shield down right now. But because of the lag, I couldn't. And it has a bunch of energy, so I'm gonna have to shield this right here. Since it was a Licky Licky in the back, I'm expecting a Medicham answer in the back, so... or it was Licky Licky up front. Wow. I'm expecting a Medicham answer in the back. So this is not looking great, but if it's like a weaker Medicham answer, I might have some play. In comes the Medicham. He brings in Vileplume, which is pretty bad. You know, I could get the 2 Psychics right here, but I need to save health for the Licky Licky, so I'm gonna go for the Pup bait. Hoping he shields, but he calls my bait, which is just so bad. I'm just gonna go for another bait, because I'm not expecting him to just let the Vileplume go right now, because he needs to keep his Licky Licky safe, but he no-shields again, like a madman. Now I'm just gonna keep popping. I need to counter down this Vileplume as soon as I can. Another no-shield. This guy is crazy. Alright, 1-to-1 shield. I have Medicham. He is Licky Licky. I'm gonna go for another Power Punch. These counters are adding up. Luckily, he shields the Power Punch this time. Finally, I go into my Slowbro. Can I get to the Psychic? He does have some energy built up, so he might get to the Body Slam. Does he? No, he doesn't. I get to the Psychic, and this should KO the Licky Licky. So this was a crazy game. I still don't know how I won this, but I did. So good game to my opponent. Alright, mirror lead. This is good, because both of my Pokemon in the back, Magmortar and Medicham, lose to Slowbro. So as long as I can get the opposing Slowbro out of here, I should be good. Just gonna go for the Psychic immediately. And I get the Defense Fall, which is great for me. In this, I've been getting so many Defense Falls, by the way. Both on my own Psychics, but also like on my opponent's Psychics. It's just crazy. But it is what it is. I'll take it. It's very welcome in this match, because now my opponent has to burn both of his shields. In comes the Ariados, and I let him farm up versus my versus my Slowbro, which wasn't great. I should have swapped way earlier. Now he's gonna get a charge move. It's a Mega Horn though, which would have definitely KO'd. But now I can farm up a little more. Just throw the Fire Punch right here, and that should take out the Spider. Yeah, squish the Spider. It probably brings in the Slowbro again. Slowbro does have a bunch of energy, which I will shield because I want to keep my Magmortar alive. I'm expecting something weak to Magmortar in the back. Maybe if he brings this back in, I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt immediately because I really can't take the confusions for that much longer. In comes the Clefable. Not great. Look at this. This is why Magmortar isn't the best charm answer. Look at those charms. They do so much. I'm only gonna get to one move right here, and Thunderbolt is harder hitting. I hit it. It does so much. Now I'm gonna have to counter it down with Medicham. Just hope he doesn't get to a charge move. I'm gonna get to the charge move here though. Power Punch is Clefable, and this should KO. That's a pretty great game. All right, next match with the Slowking. Yeah, I decided to swap to Slowking. Just because I think the Fire Blast coverage is pretty nice against something like Wormadam, for example. He brings in the Clefable. I threw the Psyche immediately, but he did get a Charm in because we had a little bit of lag at the start, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna get one less confusion than I should on his Clefable, but that hopefully just means more farm for my Magmortar. I'm gonna shoot this move, of course, because it will do a bunch of damage. Opponent stays in. Man, these charms are doing so much. Magmortar already in the yellow, but it does have a bunch of energy. A lot of Magmortar comes in. This is what we've been waiting for, right? How much does this do? Thunderbolt on Magmortar. That's a huge chunk. It's pretty much insane. Here comes the Vileplume versus my Medicham. I learned my lesson from last time. I'm afraid he's got a no shield, so I'm gonna Psychic. At this time we see a shield, which is just very unfortunate. Because I'm gonna have to throw another Psychic, and my Medicham is just really, really low at the moment. I'm just hoping I can get this Alola in Fire Punch range with the counters. He is in red health, but it's very tanky Pokemon, of course. Is his Fire Punch gonna KO? Come on, Magmortar. Charging up. There we go. Takes it out. GG. I think that's where Shadow Magmortar really shined. I think with a regular Magmortar that might not have been possible because it would not have done enough. Alright, this game, Slowking into Wormadam. I'm really hoping I can Fire Blast the Wormadam later. It's pretty much via Fire Blast. But we'll see. It's generally a bad lead, especially with 2 shields, so I'm gonna have to burn shields in order to get into that scenario. I was hoping my opponent would go for Power Punch right there. I would have gotten to another Fire Punch, but no, he was pretty smart and through the Psychic it took me out. In comes the Medicham, or the Slowking onto the Medicham to farm him down. This will give me enough energy to get to the Fire Blast versus the Wormadam, which I'm just gonna throw immediately. I'm hoping he doesn't expect this and no shields. Come on. But he shields. Very unfortunate. Next time I might just bait, because people upon this rating should know that Slowking has Fire Blast, right? And they have to respect it, which my opponent did very nicely. Alright, anyway. Medicham to Wormadam is decent, but it's not amazing. At least I can Power Punch up here. These counters are really starting to do a bunch of damage. I gotta shield this up though, because this will do too much damage for sure. He gets a Defense Fall, and Defense Fall kind of made me panic. I should have just gone for Psychic right here, to be honest, because the worst thing would have been if he no shielded, and I likely would have been able to make it to 2 Psychics, or I would have been able to Psychic and then like Sacrificial Swap or something. But now I'm just screwed. He takes me out, and I don't have any energy on the Slow King because I just wasted it all on a Fire Blast. Maybe if I had baited, yeah, if I had baited the Wormadam earlier, I would have probably been able to get to another Psychic right here. But now the Electrode outpaces and opponent wins the game. It's a very, very nice match though. Yeah, that was the final game. As you could see, Magmortar put in a bunch of work. This Pokemon was a lot of fun to use. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time.